I'm talking hair myths with elite hairdresser Michael van Clarke. And Michael, the first thing I wanted to ask you was about having long hair when you're older. Is it a myth that you can't have long hair when you're older?
Well, I think very much so, but it was very popular 20 or 30 years ago.
Okay.
And certainly when I came into the industry, the idea that a woman could have hair past her shoulders over 40 was an absolute no-no.
A bit of a shocker, wasn't it? It was like, what do you think you're doing?
Exactly. But it was really always about condition, not length.
But now, with all the techniques you have for gentler colouring of the hair, for nourishing the hair, for nurturing it into better condition, it's quite possible to have longer hair and it look all right. I say this with a certain degree of self-interest.
Well, I think more than all right.
Okay.
I mean, you've got fabulous hair yourself.
Yeah, thank you.
But we have clients that, much older, that keep their hair longer, but the hair's in beautiful condition.
Another myth with hair care is that you can somehow overload it with protein.
Yes.
Could you talk me through what this myth is for a start and why it's a myth?
Well, I think it is a myth, and I think it's come from confusion. Over the internet, people say things, chat forums, and then something that's actually based on no science whatsoever gets misinterpreted.
Okay.
So if you see that hair is more or less protein and water, 95 to 7% protein, 3 to 5% water is how hair leaves the scalp, healthy, supple hair. As it ages and thins down, what's happening is that the protein structure is breaking down and cannot hold as much moisture. Adding protein to the hair, this hair won't take anything on because it's already complete.
Sufficient, yeah. But can you rebuild that protein structure?
To a degree, short term, but you won't take it back to that. But to a degree, using the products will repair some of that hair so that the hair holds on to more hydration.
And then it can hang on to the moisture.
And then it can hang on to more moisture. And so that's what people feel. They feel, they start using the product, their hair's, tired and dead straight and frizzy. And within 1 or 2 uses, they feel a bend come back into the hair.
Okay. Now, this is a classic and pervasive myth that you can repair split ends. Michael, can you repair split ends?
No, unfortunately. It would be lovely if we could just repair them and they all go back to being nice and healthy. But anything that promises to repair split ends is purely varnishing over with the plastic to hide the split ends.
Okay.
The best solution is to trim them off. But even more importantly, protect the hair that's left to stop it becoming split again.
Right.
And this is where Lifesaver transforms people's hair.
Fantastic, because you cannot mend a split end.
You cannot mend a split end.